Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Erroneous Opinions podcast. I am your host, Kevin Owens, and with me always is
Sam Doreen
and Jonathan Winter.
Right on, guys. Hey, that last episode was
a little rough around the edges.
A little rough indeed. Not our forte to do actual current events and hot topics and hot button issues, and
got a little bit too serious. We started, it's like we don't need to be talking about right and wrong stuff. We need to talk about dick, poop, and that's about it, really. I guess we just talk about dicks and poops.
The stuff we're good at, stuff we're knowledgeable of, because apparently none of us know a goddamn thing about anything else that matters, unless it's dicks
poops.
And poops.
That's really sad.
Did you guys watch? Did you guys listen to an Erroneous podcast last week? They talk about dicks and poops. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Just like every week, it's awesome.
Dicks and poops. This week brought to you by, as always, Erroneous Opinions. So,
yeah.
Getting right into things. We're going to start off strong. The Akron Poopatrator craps on at least 19 cars. And here's a nice quote from Dark Knight. Some men just want to watch the world burn. But police in Akron, Ohio are desperately searching for a serial poopatrator who has been terrorizing residents by pooping on, and sometimes even in, unsuspecting victims' cars.
The thing I love the most is that the Akron Poopatrator, they always have to name these people. Like, it's always like the washing machine bandit. He goes to laundromats and steals change. There's always some stupid fucking the Akron Poopatrator. You know what I mean? There's always some weird name that the media will give these guys to...
The Poopatrator. The fecal felon.
Exactly.
The fecal felon's pretty... that one's a little stronger than...
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know if he's a felon, but, I mean, that's got a ring to it. That made my ears perk up.
Yeah.
We should go with the fecal felon.
Is pooping in cars a felony?
Probably. I mean, you can be labeled as a sex offender for peeing in public.
This is true.
Can you really?
Yeah.
Guilty.
I think on... Kevin's a sex offender. I think on...
Have you told your neighbors?
No. Careful, I might be pissing in your front yard.
Yeah.
So let's see
Indecent
here.
exposure.
I love the picture. Like, because that's not what I imagine in my mind of someone shitting on cars. I was thinking more like, Spider-Man crawl under the hood or the roof.
Yeah,
and
poop like on the windshield or something.
like a dirty monkey.
So it looks like, I mean, this has been going on for a while, since 2012. I mean, he's been at large for 2 years. Almost 3.
3 years of pooping.
At least 19 reports of feces appearing on the hoods and handles of residents' cars.
This guy is
Those unlucky
hero.
enough to have unlocked doors receive an even worse surprise. So he's shitting in their cars as well.
Dude, you wake up in the morning, we go to work early, you got to be in the car at work at 5 o'clock in the morning. So could you imagine walking outside and you're kind of groggy, you have your coffee in your hand, you're open your car door, sit down, and next to you in the passenger seat is this fucking log just staring at you.
I mean, you would hope for the log, right? I mean,
You'd
hope
for the passenger seat.
Yeah, eats a bunch of bean burritos and just shits a fucking...
Well, and this is 19 reported cases.
Yeah.
Because I know if I walked out and there's a shit on my hood, I'm not reporting it. I'm just going back and getting a fucking glass of water, washing that shit off the front of my car and just going to work.
When I was in middle school, I took a poop in a bucket and we poured it on somebody's BMW. That's the closest I've gotten to shitting on somebody's car.
I love that you poured it on
right? That's where I was going.
Well, there's pee-pee in there too, because like we said before, you can't poop without peeing.
Oh, my hypothesis that you can't, okay, so you got to fart, right? Jonathan wasn't privy to this, but you're holding the fart in, and you got to go take a leak, and the fart automatically comes out, right? I don't think you can pucker up your sphincter, hold it, and fucking piss.
I got some mighty cheeks, so if there's people, I'm just clamp that shit down like Fort Knox.
I'll stop my
and then wait for someone to come out.
So we got a really awesome picture here of this guy, and if you guys want to check it out, just look up Akron Poopatrator and Huffington Post, and you should be able to find it. But we got this picture.
Better
here.
yet, we'll throw that on our fucking tweet. Just click on the tweet.
Could do that. We're supposed to be live tweeting right now, but I don't think
they don't know when we record. Just do it after the show.
Yeah,
live recording from my couch.
But this gentleman here that actually took the picture, he messed with the wrong guy. The unidentified man told Cleveland.com on Wednesday. Cleveland.com. Steamers?
Nothing better. Nothing better to have a poop than in Cleveland.
Right?
He's dropping
rocks.
Cleveland steamers all over
know-
your daughter's car.
It looks cold there too. These are like frozen shits right on their hood.
Yeah, they're snowing.
I mean, he's bundled up.
A shit sickle.
And I mean, that's, dare I say, the shitty thing is, so where Jonathan was, I'll just wash it off. This shit's frozen.
Yeah.
It's
that's a
frozen to
snowbank
your car.
behind him.
You know?
Frozen logs sticking on your fucking right in your windshield.
Works even better. A little warm water then.
I mean, it's a little before his time, but I like to picture this guy and this picture right here singing that Frozen song. Just let it go. Let it go.
Like a shit falling in the snow.
But so the unidentified man, his daughter's car has been defecated on 6 times. So it seems like,
you know what? We're on to something. He's shitting on that car. I think he's just shitting on other cars to throw the police off.
right? It's really he's
really
got a
legit.
beef
It's a
with
revenge
them.
thing. Yeah.
She laughed at him one time when he showed her his pee-pee.
I'll shit on your car, I swear to God.
That's not
6
your go-to
times.
response.
Yeah. You get laughed at, you instantly tell somebody you're going to shit on the car.
And if I was a cop, I wouldn't want to arrest this guy. He's gonna pop a squat, drop one in his hand, and toss it at me.
I mean, it's happening as I go on and read. It's happening multiple times to multiple victims, so it's not like just a one and done. This lady got her car shit on 3 times.
Nice.
You know, but one of my favorite parts of the story right here is the excrement did not cause any damage, but it did cause a big mess.
Shit, dude. Yeah, that's
I mean, and it
exactly
looks
right.
like they actually went as far as to create. They're mapping it out. You know, they're looking for leads.
I see no correlation as to who he's shitting and where he's shitting. You know, it's like he's good at it. He's a good shitter.
I mean,
He shits
He's
everywhere.
diversifying his shits.
how in depth is? I mean, you've already gone as far as to create a map and where all these shits have happened. Are they also keeping track of this one? This one was firm. This one was a little soft.
Yeah,
this
that's what
one
I
was
was about
runny.
Maybe what he was eating before.
Right.
You know, he must have been eating. He had a
Is
rich
that-
diet
is
this day because it's
the
he's eating a lot of
legend?
spinach. It's green today.
The legend incident type, is that cats and then reports? Did he shit on cats?
He's shitting.
The legend has
No,
little
usually
red
he doesn't
dots.
shit on
Is
it.
that cars or is it cats?
I think it says cars.
It looks
Cars, and the blue one I think is reports. But apparently he's also shitting on.
like cats. You heard it here first.
He's using the cats to wipe.
He shit on
Shitty kitty.
kids' toys left outside. You
Really?
know? You know, think about it. Your daughter's walking outside to go ride her tricycle or something, and there's
There's a
just
fucking
a
shit on the fucking seat. Like, dude, it's you're like, I mean, you have to stop and kind of chuckle at that. You know, like,
I'd
you'd
laugh.
be pissed off, but you're like, part of you kind of wants to laugh at this dude shitting on your trike, you know, or anywhere, shitting on your car. You're like, God damn it, dude. Like inside the car is a different story, but if he shits on your windshield, you're like, turn your windshield on and it just smears the poop all over your windshield, you know? Like, fuck, dude, this sucks.
Let's see. Officers are determined to catch their suspect brown-handed.
This is why I love Huffington Post.
Right? They
They
get the yucks
always
in.
do this. They get their fucking little jabs in.
Let's see. So they're trying to get DNA samples. Yeah, getting DNA samples of the feces to solve
How do you
this
get
mystery.
DNA samples, you say?
I guess I just scrape up the
You gotta
shit
grab the shit.
and bring it to
Hey,
them.
grab your shit and come on with me.
I mean, and if anybody needs to know how to properly grab some shit and bring it to somebody, ask me. As we learned from the brown one, just grab a Tupperware.
Tupperware works.
Dump that shit in there, if you will, and take it to the police. Hey,
That's-
I found this.
If I was a detective, that's what I would do. I'd be like, hey, there's some shit over there. Grab it. Because you could say shit as many times as you want, and it would actually mean the poop you're talking about, you know? So you're like, there's shit over there. We gotta document this shit. We gotta fucking, let's pick this shit up.
Now, apparently,
Gotta catch this asshole. And the man it's attached to.
someone created a Facebook page to help the community, you know. They've all rallied to finally put an end to years of terror. Do you think anyone's terrified?
I know, dude. Years of terror is a little bit strong. This guy's been terrorizing our neighborhood, shitting everywhere.
I mean, it's
Probably the lady that built the thing.
well, look, you
It's
know,
a guy, I guess, but
here's what I guess the main post. But hello, neighbors. As many of you probably know, we have a serial pooper in the neighborhood that defecates on people's cars, children's toys, etc.
The defecating degenerate. That's
Oh,
better.
there you go.
Ooh.
See, look at that.
I like that. But looks like if anybody out there in Akron area has information, they are urged to contact the police. Together, we can put an end to this madness.
And they drop the number. We start crank calling and be like, he shit on my doorstep. He shit on my doorstep. I almost had him, and he shit on my door and ran.
I'm just saying, if I was the poop perpetrator, the fecal felon, the defecating degenerate, and they built a Facebook page to me, that is an exception where I would take selfies.
Yeah,
I would like, hey, posting
and
on
just
their
keep posting
Facebook.
to the Facebook.
you'll never catch me. I mean, do you
Take
start
a picture of the license plate and then have a shit above it.
Run.
Got you.
Start posting things, just tagging it. Run as fast as you can. You'll never catch the brown hand.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, and it said here, door handles and hoods. Like, I can understand getting in that position to shit on someone's hood, but you're working for it to get their handle, right? Are these all cars? What about an SUV?
I think maybe, you can feel what kind of shit it's coming, right? Like maybe when he's feeling a little bit more bubbly in the guts, he's like, this is a door handle.
He goes for the
I can get a spray. I can get a good spray on
He just
this
holds
bitch.
it and gives a quick flex and he shoots out of his butthole.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Dude, here's how you do it, because I did it when I was a little kid. Not in a car. I was kind of, I don't know, is that weird? I was like into like pooping on shit. But anyway.
I pooped off a balcony at a hotel once.
Very nice.
Yeah.
They were building this new education center for the school forest. Where I'm from, we have school forests. You go around trails and ecological stuff, They were building this, it's pretty sweet, man, this whole little area, this building. And before it was finished, you could go around and climb around it and stuff. And it was just like basically the cement and the doors were up. And we knew they had to come back and work on it and stuff. So we pooped. We took a stick and smeared it all over all the door handles. So the guys had to go into these rooms and they had to clean these door handles before they had to fucking get into the...
This just in, we found the poopatrator.
I know, exactly. Oh, shit.
Sam was just arrested.
Sam, when was your last trip to Ohio?
You are Midwest.
2012.
Right. No, that was one of my things that not guilty of it very many times, but if there was someone that really pissed me off, there was nothing more refreshing for me than to pick up a freshly left dog do. And we all know most dog owners don't pick up their dog's shit anyways. So
Well, they fucking should.
you give it 5 minutes in
Assholes.
a neighborhood, you got a nice clean handful, not clean, but
Yeah,
nice.
your
Your hand's
hand's not
not
very
clean for
clean.
very long after that.
But you grab that shit, and hopefully early in the morning, before your victim's going to work, and you take that shit and you slide it up underneath their door handle, and then clean off the door handle and everything, and it's just there. They walk out and they go to open their car door, and now you got fucking shit
In your
under your
fingernails,
fingernails,
dude.
right? I mean, for me, that's a game changer. That ruins my day. I'm not going to I don't care. I can cut my nails, wash. I'm not going to work
Wait.
that day.
Wait,
And you
was
know-
I the only one playing with G.I. Joes and shit, and you guys are smearing shit all over things?
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, yeah, Cobra Commander.
And he's like, oh, I'm going to shit on you.
and then you guys are like, yeah, fuck G.I. Joes. I'm
Cobra
8. I'm gonna carefully pack shit in the shadow side of a door handle on a car.
Well, I mean,
and
Cobra
then clean it.
Commander. I mean, they were cobra, right? Snakes. I mean, he may have ridden a brown snake into to battle every now and again.
He would fling a shit at the fucking G.I. Joe all the time. You ever saw that episode?
Yeah, all the time.
Cobra Commando shits all over G.I. Joe.
That was the only reason why they were chasing him. It sparked off the whole thing. Just Cobra Commander shit on Duke's doorstep.
Exactly. We're going to get you.
So let's move from the Akron poopatrator to a gentleman who thinks that if cops won't arrest you if you cover yourself in dog poop, think again.
That's the headline, by the way.
So, again, thank you, Huffington Post, but police say a Pennsylvania man dropped to the ground and rolled around in dog waste to avoid being arrested for public drunkenness, but he was taken into custody anyways.
I love these zany ideas that people get to not be arrested. This actually popped in this dude's head was, if I'm covered in shit, they won't arrest me.
Well, at first, according to the story, so they had accused him of, kind of public drunkenness and walking around. He was jumping into traffic. So the cops rightfully believed he was under the influence of drugs and alcohol. He was slurring his words when he first came into contact with him and was walking erratically. But he said he was walking erratically to avoid stepping in the dog feces on the sidewalk. But it was only when the officers tried to arrest him, police say that he laid down in the waste and told authorities, "You can't arrest me because I'm covered in poop."
Okay, one of two things is going on here. either what state is this in?
Is,
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Either no one picks up their shit, and there's just a whole like Hershey's.
A
highway.
literal Hershey
Yeah,
highway.
yeah, it's like a
That's what
fucking
I'm saying.
Snickers bar, someone like a Hershey's truck accident. There's just shit everywhere, and this dude is covered from head to toe. Or it's like one turd, and that's just not enough. Like you roll in one turd, there's too many areas the cops could grab you and arrest you by not touching the shit. He should do a Sam and poop in a bucket and pour it on himself. Then he'd be adequately covered.
A bucket with poop and pee.
I mean, I think,
Who picks him up? Then the new guy.
right, it's Proby for sure.
Hey, new guy, get over here and handle this dude covered in
Yeah,
shit.
ain't no veteran
No.
doing that.
No sergeant,
you know?
no police chief's going there to fucking grab a poop covered dude.
So, I personally have a theory that if you put a little bit of poop on your finger, I'm pretty sure you could rob a bank. You know what I mean? Like, no one in that bank is stopping you if you've got shit on your fingertip.
How about poop on a stick?
Poop on a stick would work too, but the stick can be knocked out of your hand.
If somebody's, I'd go as far as just grabbing a whole log.
Just shaking it.
Somebody's got like, don't touch me, I'll get you with a log of poop. You know, give me all your money or I'll smack you in the face with shit. I'd give him I'm not going to take a fucking slap in the face with shit. Here, have my credit cards.
I mean,
have my social security number.
Go
I
up
don't
to a
even give
teller,
shit.
just be like, I've had dysentery for the last week. And this is a super soaker. Give me all your money.
I mean, I think, much like last week's show, we were talking about, all the fighting and stuff. I'm surrounded by 9 guys. I'm shitting in my hand. I think I can win that fight.
Yeah.
Oh, you squat, you shit in one hand, clap that shit together and rub it on your cheeks and just yell at them.
Like war paint?
Yeah, you only got to go
war
like one under each eye, like the NFL players.
No, dude, I go straight fucking across the face
Yeah, just-
diagonally with the fingertips, so you get like the 4 or 5.
all William Wallace like.
Exactly. I'd have brown William Wallace face.
I may take a beating, but you will never take my feces.
I figure you smear shit on your face, give out a "This is Sparta" and move forward. They're going.
They're
away.
running, dude. This guy's fucking crazy. He just wiped shit on his face. I mean, they first look at you like quizzically, like you're shitting in your hand first off, so they're probably like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? Then you wipe it on your face, you're like, holy shit, man. Then you start, yeah.
I mean,
I'm not fucking with that guy.
No,
It doesn't matter how I could be surrounded by all my buddies. I'm not fucking with the dude because somebody's gonna get poop on him. You
Yeah,
know? The first like 5 are gonna get poop on him.
I don't know where I'm at when that happens. Am I going out to dinner? Like, am I going back to work? Is this my lunch break?
Does that
Like,
matter?
Do you often
I mean,
like,
you're getting covered in shit. It doesn't matter where you're headed. It's gonna suck.
do you often like on the way to dinner or to work gather a posse to beat up one dude?
That's the other second.
It could happen. It could happen this day.
It could happen.
I'm
I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start when I'm at Chuck E. Cheese and somebody's trying to fight me. I'm gonna drop a shit in my fucking hand and throw it at somebody.
Which should be pretty easy, having eaten at Chuck E. Cheese. You know what I mean?
Hey, guys.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get a Nobel Peace Prize. I'm gonna go around to each school and teach these kids on how to stop bullying.
How to you just shit in your hand and
If
throw it at the
if
bully.
you are being bullied, pop a squat with one hand, take off your shirt with the other, smack the shit together, rub your face, rub your chest, and run at your bully.
Yeah.
No one is fucking with you again. You might get some names called.
Why are we taking the shirt off?
I just thought smear it on your chest too and make it even like
It
this
helps
guy's
you.
way
Actually,
crazy.
it's been known to help your pores.
Yeah. It's called detoxing by toxing your chest.
The poop chest.
Holy
Talk
shit!
about a
So,
Cleveland steamer.
right? Holy fuck! I think we're gonna blow through all of these topics.
That's okay. Let's keep it rolling.
Let's move on from
This one we can talk about for a while.
from poop. One of our staples here on Erroneous Opinions, and let's move into selfies again.
The other hole.
And what type of selfies this time? But vaginal selfies. So apparently,
Nice. I am for these.
they've created a dildo with a camera on the end of it, so you can see what the inside of your vagina looks like.
Vagina.
You're
The inside of your vagina.
it was the Pennsylvania story. It brought out my accent.
Dude,
This vagina is dirty.
I'm not that into this whole thing. I don't.
It's kind of pointless. I mean,
It's not gonna.
Wait.
I get it's good for like if you have like a cervical cancer or something like that, and you could.
Yeah, gynecologists everywhere are pissed at this thing.
right.
Seriously.
They're out of work.
Yeah.
literally, and no more fun.
But wait. If you put it in the other way, we can have a whole video series of women shooting these things across the room.
Or you get it deep enough in there with a string, you could actually watch penetration happen.
Could you imagine that? Like, oh, my boyfriend doesn't know anything. He's sneaking in the room, and she's like, surprise, and just shoots this thing at him.
He's like, "Ah!"
I'll take one for the team. I'm gonna watch myself shit. I want to see this shit travel down.
See, that's the other thing, man.
So you're going to
Put
shove
that-
this up your ass?
Put that in your,
Why not?
Put that in your butthole, dude. Put that in your butthole to meet its the first log that's sitting up in there, you know. And
Hello, Mr. Log.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I mean, that's
You're really
gotta be
bum-bum.
Silly bum bum.
really, really bum bum. Silly old wasp. We may have to play that song for him at the.
Funny old
that
bum.
could be our closing song this time.
Yeah, we'll stay tuned at the very end of this for a special song.
A special sign-off song.
But any real use for this? I mean, it's
No, it's
rechargeable. I don't.
Waterproof.
I mean,
I don't, dude. So okay, my original feeling of selfies is that I hate them. Still not that into the whole inside vagina selfie. I don't need to see.
You know what really...
Okay, I got an idea of, because I've felt the inside of one, so I got an idea of what it feels like. Heaven. It's probably just you put it in there and you look, and then it's like the pearly gates are there, and you got to pass through them, and that's
I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to imagine myself, in the mind of a girl. Nothing turns me on more than like having a selfie camera at the end with a light. It's like, oh yeah, I just want to see pastrami all day long. Just stick that in there.
I mean, the step up from this now is because this one obviously, you download the video. I'm pretty sure it's not a live feed, but that's coming next.
That'd be so awesome. Hack the live feeds.
It's got to be coming next. Now, I mean, this is
I don't
more
know,
for
man.
the dude, right? I mean, this is for the guy, especially if and when the live feed comes, to just, look, that's what I'm doing. What I'm doing here is on the camera. Look at that. It's,
But like, what is there to see inside of it? You have no reference point, so you don't really know where you're at inside this fucking gushy place. Like, what do you?
I tell you what it's going to look like. Throw some slabs of meat over your head and bang your head into the wall. That's what it's going to look like.
That's
I mean, do you think they're going to sell any, like, there's a woman right now that's just like, I got to buy this. I mean, I honestly don't think they're dirty enough or disgusting enough that this fucking matters to them. I think they're fine with, the 10-inch Mr. Purplehead fucking big bald suction cup dildo that they've got tucked away under their pillow or whatnot.
Is that what you named it?
The
Mr.
one-eyed,
Purplehead?
one-horned, flying purple vagina eater.
vagina eater.
Vagina eater.
I'm gonna start saying vagina now.
Vagina.
Wagina.
Yeah, dude, I'm not that into it.
I don't
I don't
they're
get
buying
it. I don't get why you need all that.
Now let's move on to this one. Now this one I'd be all for.
You'd be for it?
I'd be for this one.
Well,
Maybe
Kevin already said he likes to put things in his butt.
This is true.
I didn't say I like it. I
that-
said
that-
I
that
wouldn't
big-
mind it.
You
That
don't
big
like
selfie dildo.
you do it-
This isn't like those cameras they stick through vents. Everybody, that purple selfie one was a full-fledged
dildo with a camera
on the end.
That was a
thing-
double A. That was a double A dildo. That was not taking D batteries. So-
That was D
4
battery.
D
That is
batteries,
a D
like-
battery.
No.
No
Yeah.
way. That's a triple A.
Now you could really fuck my ass up with a 9-volt.
I got a car battery attached to mine.
But the 3D
Nice.
penis printer, right? I mean, if I'm going out of town, my wife's going out of town on business, I'd rather... Well, I guess maybe I don't. She's so tired of my dick as it is, I don't want to throw her a dildo that looks like my dick.
So
I'd be
funny-
like, take this with you. She's like, no, that's why I'm leaving this week.
So I actually
Yeah.
know people that before deployments would, because you can buy the mold,
the old school
molded
mold
dick.
kits.
Yeah, you
Mold
put your
kits for
dick
your-
in like this bucket of plaster.
Yeah, and it molds your dick out, and give it to your wife. Like, I'm going to be gone for 6 months, and here, have my dick. I mean, this changes the game for that.
But do
I
they
don't-
do they want your dick?
No, they don't fucking want your dick. Your dick's too fucking small. But half the time when the dude leaves to go on deployment, the girl's fucking is somebody else anyway. So from the unit next door.
Wait. Don't you have a rant about this?
Not about this. This is about
It's about something else.
about Mother's Day coming up and pregnant and moms that are military getting gifts for free, even though they can afford more than you and I can. I just don't.
I just love the guaranteed one topic derailed by Jonathan.
You
every show.
have to do it. Have to do
You're
it.
good for it.
just derail it. We can come back to 3D printing. I mean,
So no
3D printed penis is awesome.
So nobody's using that, right? Nobody's helping their chicks out, and we're just all assuming our women are like, no, I'm gonna stay with the 10-inch
Big
purple
Ron over
head.
here. Yeah, veiny black one.
But then there has to be a little bit of like jealousy in you at the same time. You're like, oh man, what if I can't last as long as my dildo? Which I can't. The thing's always hard.
Well, you can't. Could you imagine? Hey, when are they gonna do that? The dildo doesn't stay hard all the time.
Right.
Like your wife's like fucking and like the dildo's drunk, so he loses his heart on, and she's like, "God damn it, stop drinking so much." It's like
New programmable with your iPhone. You track your sex time. It's like, this dildo's only going to stay good for 2 to 3 minutes.
yeah,
And he gets drunk after 7, so it's whiskey, dude. You can't use that.
you've got a solid 5 or 6 humps out of this guy before he fucking goes soft on you.
So now let's head over to Japan and their wonderful, bizarre toys. So it looks like this
I
gentleman.
love Japan. Japan's awesome.
They've got some crazy shit, man. But so apparently this is some sort of boob squeezing game. Gentleman in the picture is wearing an Oculus Rift. Looks like what he's seeing is a anime character
With some big old boobies.
very voluptuous, and you just squeeze them. I don't know.
What's the point? Do you have to get like so many squeezes in before you get arrested?
It's like Simon Says, you go counterclockwise and you tap and you go and you nipple pinch. You got to do all those.
So this is-
did it.
Which is not teaching him anything for actual boob play. Could you imagine like the first time he sees boobs, he's like counterclockwise, right clockwise, pinch, slap, smack, squish,
Up, down, left, right.
I mean, it looks
Play
like
a
this
drum
is
beat.
It's like
the
a cheat code for Mortal Kombat. It's very difficult.
up, down.
this is the bop it, if you will, of breast
Japanese-
play, right? Twist it, spin it,
the
fucking bop
booby.
it.
They can still use
flicking
bop it
boobies.
because that's what you're gonna do while it's squeezing these boobies.
From there, let's move on to
Fucking glazed donuts.
yeah, apparently. It's a fleshlight holder for your tablet, so you can for your iPad. And I've actually read about this before, and works with your accelerometer. They create special porn for it, and we talked about it on a
On one of
first
the
or
other
second
ones, yeah.
show. But yeah, it totally matches your speed rhythm with the video. So Jonathan wasn't here for that one, but
I listened to
The
it.
shit's sad, man. I don't know. It's like the pussy vagina thing. Not me saying vagina. Holy shit.
yes.
The pussy,
The vaginal.
the pussy cam. I'd rather see the outside of, not the inside of it. But
Do you know what? Do you end up like you wasted money on the pussy cam? Do you start using it for other
Yes.
things?
yeah, you're
at
like
that
you gotta
point?
check your plumbing. You're like, give me that. Hey, honey, give me your pussy cam. I gotta check my plumbing and make
It's
sure it's not
waterproof.
See where the fucking snag's at.
I'm gonna flush it down.
Yeah, let it go.
Snake it back out.
Exactly. So that that one, I guess I can for scientific research I can see. Now the booby game, not that into the booby game. It's kind of fucking sad. And then the fucking
You would try it though.
and then I'd
Don't
give
lie
it,
to him. You
well,
would
if I
try
saw it, I'd give it a shot. I wouldn't buy it. And then you get the other one, the fucking fleshlight iPod dildo fucker thing, dude. It's just why can't you just go get some real pussy,
Because
or beat
you
off
have
like
to,
a normal dude.
You have to
Why
spend
do
the
you
same
gotta-
amount of money on dinner and a movie, and then
But it's
you're not going to get
real
anything anyways.
pussy.
I mean, that's true.
You know what I mean? I just, dude, I don't get what this whole with the fleshlight thing is. I just don't understand it.
I mean, honestly,
I'd give it a shot. Like, don't tell me. I mean, if somebody handed me a used fleshlight, I'd try it out. I mean,
I like how
I would.
Your first instinct is to go with a used one.
Yeah, of course it is. You always want to
No one's
use.
going to gift you a brand new one.
Here, I bought a new one. Try my. You can have my old one. I clean
Kevin.
it first, but
Kevin, let's go ahead and let's see if we can find a used fleshlight on Craigslist.
I know.
We'll just put it in your bathroom over there,
We
No,
found
what we do is we-
and
treasure-
leave it open enough so Sam sees it,
give it a shot.
and then we can use the vagina, the vagina
the
selfie
vagina
thing
cam.
to record to see if Sam uses it.
Now, holy shit, the page won't load. I was looking around because prepping news stories and stuff, and I've been on the site before for the real dolls.
Oh yeah, and on Reddit I saw someone showed the brand new real dolls, and they look even more realistic. And
I remember
kinda
back
creepy.
in when Real Sex was still. Remember Real Sex, the TV
The
show.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
HBO.
They did an episode on the real dolls, and I mean they looked those are dolls. That they don't look like that. They looked pretty fake. The hair was like a total. You could tell. Wow, these dolls look incredibly real.
There's a
Well, if you're gonna pay fucking $6,500 for it, I guess.
well, and that starting price. I've been on this site a couple times, and it seems like what I was able to find is there's a lot of UK purchasers for this, and I know they ship all over the world and everything. You know but every time I go to like the comment section, the people were sending pictures. This one dude was straight up like, I had to assume in the picture he was naked, fucking this thing, and took a picture because he had no shirt on. He was on top, but it was pretty much from shoulders to about mid chest area on him, and then her, which was kind of creepy. But not all of these dolls are fantastic. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of them you can tell are fake, but some of them, every now and again, you hit this one that crosses that threshold of the uncanny valley, as they call it. And as things start looking more and more realistic, your brain starts revolting against it, and it's like, fucking kill it. It's not one of us. Fucking kill it. And I found
is that what's supposed to happen?
Fuck it, get it over here and fuck it.
Fuck it.
Well, I think I found how to keep my dick hard for the molding process.
Do you think she likes flowers? Would she like to go on a date?
Have you seen that? There? That's another thing, dude. On my strange addiction was the dude that had a doll and would like,
yeah, they'd take it on dates.
I'm going to the store now, darling. I'll see you later. Don't leave the light on or whatever, or he would leave the light on for the fucking doll. It's just like,
she likes to watch reality TV when I leave, so she doesn't get lonely.
Oh God, people are fucking weird. Man.
And they did that movie, Lars and the Real Girl.
Yeah, that was with my boy Ryan Gosling.
Sure was.
Your boy, huh?
He's hunky.
It's let me get back over.
I'm just gonna
here.
leave it at that.
He's a hunk.
And let's see if this site works.
So speaking of,
I like that pose. I've never come into like a woman in that pose. Like, let me lay my stomach, but twist all the way up to my elbow.
Well, the funny
that's
one,
your thing.
Show
You,
the
you gotta
titties.
have them so they can turn like 180 degrees, so like you can fuck them and turn their head around when you're doing it doggy style, so you can look at you.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't want like crazy shit like that.
Don't judge me. I like mutants.
Puking green at me, like you're fucking The Exorcist.
I mean, we'll go here. We'll go into the wicked ones, but apparently, Real Doll, and they are kind of the world leader in sex dolls. They just signed a deal with Wicked Pictures, so they got a bunch of porn star licensing and stuff. And it's like, you would think, sweet, porn. No, they look worse than some of these real dolls. They did a horrible job on those
Who
scans.
wants a porn star real doll? Like,
Dirty bitch.
I don't. I mean,
You slap her around some.
I'm okay and proud with what I got, but I don't got no like porn star horse dick over here. So like, those are some blown out real dolls, right?
See, I mean, some of them just look. I mean, that's old Natalie here.
That's a doll?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You think that's one of the good ones?
You don't think so?
No, if I was ordering, damn it, I'm going. Where'd she go? She had the huge boobies.
If I'm ordering, it doesn't matter what. It looks like I'm ordering huge boobies.
Hey Kevin, can I interest you in a new game?
A new game.
Yeah, it's called the booby squeezer.
The booberometer. If you squeeze the boobies right, you can get to the vagina.
See there,
The vagina.
you lose it, but some pictures, and I think it's just it's the lighting where they do start looking super real.
Who fucks a doll with bright light?
Who fucks a doll?
I mean, it's bad enough.
Not I. I don't have that much money.
But
I fuck the cheap blow up ones.
but you
The
can go
mouth is
through
always
here,
sucking.
and you can build your own. I mean, they have replacement eyeballs. They have.
You know what? You go to any adult shop and it's 99% women's sex toys. Fuck it. I'm not going to be ashamed. I'm not going to be, made
think
fun of by
open
women.
a male one?
I'm a creep. Fuck that. You can get a doll. If you're a guy, you are entitled to a doll. If a woman has a dildo
As a fake dick?
and it's bigger than the average man's penis, you can have a fucking doll. And she comes over and she's like, "You're a creep." You're like, "Well, you're a whore, and you have the fucking Emperor, the 18-inch black cock."
The Emperor. The Terminator. It's all steel.
The thing that is above every cashier's head at an adult bookstore. You're like, I'm all frustrated now.
You don't like dildos.
You know what?
He's got
I'm not a
serious
creep.
issues with dildos.
No, they're fine. But you know what? Why is it a guy gets a sex toy and you're a creep all of a sudden?
Let's see. I
A
mean,
woman, check. Here's my 15 dildos. Oh, okay, that's okay.
I mean,
Here's
again-
my one fleshlight. Oh, that guy's fucking creepy. He fucks a fleshlight. You have 18 dildos.
Well, I think what it
you
comes
have
down
one that
to.
tickles your ass and brushes your teeth at the same fucking
Yeah, but
time.
what it comes down to is they give theirs a wipe and go. You've got to unscrew the bottom of your flashlight. You got to dump out the contents. You got to wash the inside.
Dude.
No,
There's
that's
work
yucky.
involved. You're gonna safe sex it with your flashlight because you
Yeah,
don't want
I'd
to
fucking
clean it
put a
up.
condom on. I don't know where that flashlight's been.
Kevin was over here. I'm gonna have to toss my flashlight.
Dude, yeah, I don't. It's weird.
Sam would just have a bucket, the same bucket he shits in. He's just like, I'm done with that one.
Yeah,
Toss it in the bucket.
Toss it in the bucket.
Gonna
these-
dump it on someone later.
So these are all the porn stars. They've licensed Stormy Daniels, Samantha Saint,
That
Jessica.
Oh, Lupe looks pretty fake.
The worst one here.
Do
was,
they have a China?
No, but Asia Akira. I mean, anybody ever wanted to fuck a gray from outer space? You know,
I kind of do now.
this is the one for you. And she's a hotter porn star, you know, in real life. But
Am I the only one that doesn't know porn stars' names? Like, I'm
Yeah,
not,
I don't-
I'm not going there for like if I load up porn, it's just like, give me some boobs.
like this picture right here, she looks like a transsexual Native American.
She does. Yeah. I've seen a lot of trannies in my day. and
I
that-
remember one like really awkward morning in like high school or after high school, like going to work one day, and it was just that moment where like I'm watching the morning news, getting ready to go to work or school. It was like around my late teens, early 20s, and I'm like, oh wow, that beauty pageant. Those are some really good looking women. They're all it's Miss Thailand. But then, like, the title of it hits. It says the Miss Tiffany pageant. And I'm all, oh, this isn't good.
You watch a lot of RuPaul? A lot of RuPaul Drag Race?
You don't name anything, the Miss Tiffany pageant if those are actual women. And it goes, oh, all transgendered men. In this pageant, I'm like, oh, man.
Oh, I swear to God, I'm not gay.
I have such a hard
Jonathan,
on
you're
right
not gay.
now.
You're not
I'm
gay. You're not gay.
I may not be gay, but apparently my dick is.
Yeah, I got a gay dick. He wants to fuck a tranny.
As my friends and I like to
It's called
the
a
saying, at that point, it's too hot to stop.
You
You
get
just keep going.
See, dude, you get the tranny thrust stick. We used to call it. In my old job, we talk about that fucking trannies. You get to grab onto something like a shoot, like a horse, like when you're riding a horse. You know,
Yeah, you
the
got
saddle,
Yeah.
the tranny thrust stick. You can plow into it with that.
So, yeah, the tranny thrust.
Dude, you can't beat the tranny thrust stick. No, but funny thing about
The saddle horn.
Used fleshlights, man. When we were in Afghanistan, we did this big cleanup around the bunkers, and somebody found a fucking a pocket pussy in the fucking
Nice.
in a bunker.
Did everyone use it?
Not that I know of.
Oh, your flashlight's such a whore. It's been around town.
Yuck, dude. My buddy picked up and threw it at his other friend. You know.
What's a bigger violation? Your friend fucking your girlfriend or your fleshlight?
Well, you got a girlfriend on that.
I just thought, I maybe thought
I mean,
you guys
seriously, or I
I mean, you
got
can always,
nothing.
Well, you
I got
got-
nothing
you
for
got-
that one. Then you just look at your friend like,
Well, you're not going to keep her. Let's say it's not your wife. It's just the girl. You're like, I fucked her a couple times. I'm probably going to dump her in a week. Or your fleshlight.
well,
I've got no. If he fucked my fleshlight, I would just look at him and be like, dude, what the fuck, man?
Congratulations, you have a fleshlight.
look, I can
Yeah.
get another girlfriend, but those flashlights are fucking expensive, dude. Like,
So are girlfriends.
They're like $30.
no, they run like $89 and
$79.99.
up.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit, man, that's expensive. That's too expensive.
So let's go.
I'm not against fleshlights, but every time I look at the press, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Hand, you've done a good job. Thanks a lot.
Let's go to the testimonials right here, and
So now we know that women buy them too. Okay.
well, we don't even know that yet.
This might, yeah, that could be a gay dude. You're right.
So let's see. Awesome male doll. I just wanted to thank the folks at Abyss Creations for making me the most stunning and lifelike male doll ever. Wow. I still can't get over how amazing he looks and feels. I'm very pleased with my purchase, and it was well worth it. I have received many compliments on the realism of my doll. So
Like this person used to have friends. You know, it's like, wow, that doll is super real. So now you're not. I know you're not fucking coming out with us anymore.
well, here we go. He is mostly a display doll, like an art piece in my home, and everyone that has seen him are always amazed. Okay, typo there. I think what they're trying to say is always amazed at this incredible work of art.
And like any art, you have to fuck it. You just have to. If I had a Picasso,
I mean, everybody's walking up and grabbing.
I'd fuck the Mona Lisa.
you just roll that up.
My dick's the reason she's smiling.
It's not a big smile.
Look at how ugly that little thing is.
So it looks like, thank you for all the people there. My next real doll will be a female, and I can't wait to place him.
So that doesn't count. This person's a fucking weirdo. He's just hanging.
Yeah, this is
or
the dude.
Him or her is just putting it in her house.
I wish
hang
it
out
was
and have dinner with it 'cause she's
that's
lonely.
Bill from Alaska.
Yeah, that's Mark from Chula Vista.
Should I put some rap
Ooh,
music on?
okay, so I purchased a real cock.
Let's go. Let's open up that story. Testimonial.
Do you think these real dolls like rap music in the background?
Funk.
All right.
Uptown Funk gonna give it to you.
So purchase of the real cock. Could not wait to open it. I did, and it was a fantastic toy. It is by far the most real recreation of a penis that I have encountered. So apparently this person has lots of experience with just fake dicks.
Yeah.
So real, in fact, that the veins seem to be coursing with blood through the engorged
member.
After staring in awe of this awesome... What the fuck is that?
Tumescence?
I'm calling it right now. That's what gonna be my band name.
I touched it
Engorged
more like
member?
caress. Engorged member. Then I stepped back and noticed the girth of the real cock. It was not really intimidating, but it was a challenge I looked forward
What
to.
in the fuck, dude? Is this a guy or I hope it's a girl. God, this weird. Next, go to the next. That's fucking weird, dude. Enough talking about. Let's talk about like that one right there with the chick posted up with the pillow between her legs.
No. I want to find the weird one I told you about. As if
That guy's got sideburns.
Mutton chops.
the fucking
This
welfare
guy's got
Wolverine.
welfare Wolverine's got mutton chops.
Why'd you pass the real cock?
There we
One
go.
Right there.
That's the one I told you guys
wow.
about.
He's inside her.
He's mid coitus.
And he's kissing her. At least he's a. That's the other thing. That you gotta like. This dude has the hands on his face. You gotta like. You're fucking. And you gotta put their hands on your face for her and shit. It's weird, man.
I mean, they've got spines and they're completely.
If you want to fuck a doll, go and spend $15 and blow it up. Fuck it once before it pops, and then just that's like, dude. I don't know.
This dude wrote a fucking essay on his experience.
A bit more wide shows Brandy. My heritage is
Brandy.
mostly American with French, English, Scottish. What else is it? My heritage is mostly English, French, Scottish, Irish, Italian, German, Belgian, Russian, African,
And creep.
yeah, and fucking weirdo.
I mean, it makes sense because the Germans did create the the first sex doll to send out with their folks fighting World War II.
This is weird, man. I don't know.
Doesn't it make you like some of them? It makes you want to kill them.
Yeah.
Like you.
That bitch just looks dumb.
Let's go get a shake later.
You know it's bad when you ordered the fucking. You can't even stand your real doll.
Yeah, you're
God,
like,
I just
God,
wish you'd
just
fucking
shut
so
your mouth. You're so
Wait,
stupid
wait,
looking.
is that real doll nagging the other real doll in the background?
I think so.
What
Wait,
is it?
keep
What-
going.
I think whatever. It doesn't. The audience can't see it
So
anyways.
with purchasing used sex toys, Kevin and I were at work bored the other day, and we thought to ourselves, what are they? Craigslist has everything, you know what I mean? And we looked, and sure enough, you can buy used dildos on Craigslist.
Of course you can. I mean, that's where I sell all my. I mean, really, you guys can.
I was kind of blown. I always thought like it'd be funny if somebody actually did, but no shit. 3 for sale. What was
In Chula Vista.
in Chula Vista?
You think Mark was selling them?
Those are Mark's dildos.
Um,
Clean and in good condition.
did they come with burned? Was it ripped off copies of rap CDs?
Yeah.
Used rap DVDs.
Yeah, nice. Hey, that was a good try. That's all right.
So let's move into so we're fucking fleshlights, we're fucking real dolls, right? And nobody's having sex with their wife, girlfriend. Apparently this dude did. And
Good for him.
maybe stories like this is what's freaking men out to run towards real dolls, but anybody ever heard the weird pop or just had your chick land on your dick the wrong way and you thought, holy shit, that broke?
I had been scared before, like, oh shit, but never thought of myself, fuck, I broke my dick. I think I would know right away.
So what?
I've never had my dick pop, except for in the good way.
All right. Well, this dude broke his dick, and the penile fracture refers to a tear in the Tunisia albugina. I don't
Is
even
this
know
like
what the fuck it is.
Wait, are you being racist right now? What are you talking about?
The watertight fibrous outer sheath of the corpora. Jesus
We're not
Christ.
scientists, Doc, in English.
Yeah, motherfucking dick ripped.
The outer sheath of the corpora cavernosa.
So
If
basically,
you
I
say it
mean,
with an accent, it's more believable somehow.
Exactly.
so let's get to right down to it, because I mean, fuck. Okay, so it snapped, and you're like, holy shit, Doc, my dick's broken. There's this eggplant-sized deformity on the side. They tell you we got to correct it with surgery. So I read down, and this is how they fix a broken penis.
Oh god, I don't know if when I listen to this, it's gonna be rough.
We deglove the penis by essentially making a circumferential skin incision around the head of the penis.
I'm
then
liking this. Can you read it a little bit more sultry?
a little
to me?
sexy.
A little sexy.
Pull that skin all the way back down to the base of the penis, exposing the erectile cylinders of the penis as well as the urethra. So they fucking basically skin your cock. Like, that sounds absolutely horrifying.
They should put it on an apple skinner instead. Just fucking
Apple peel.
Well, no, because they got to stretch it back and sew it together. I mean, I don't want the barbershop of cocks in my pocket at this point.
Well, if they apple peel that shit, like Sam was saying, you'd have a nice scar ring and be ribbed for her pleasure.
Yeah, but I also would have to get it. You know, we either go candy cane striped or barber pole striped.
You gotta go
I
red,
go barber
white.
pole.
You gotta go, yeah.
Definitely.
Is it red, white? I'd go red, white, and blue striped.
I think it is.
America cock.
Right?
Americock.
Cock American.
It's a cock and walk, baby.
But then after they skin your cock, they've got to go to the area and then they stitch that up
Nice.
and then pull everything back together. So you've got stitches
Inside,
inside your cock, and then they stretch your skin back and then re-stitch your cock up at the base.
Inner and outer cock stitches.
That's weird. That's painful.
Painful.
Holy shit, dude.
So be careful when you're. What the fuck was that, dude?
Yeah. That bitch.
That's a woman?
That bitch would break my cock for just looking
Oh
at
my
That's,
god, you're a woman?
Fish Mooney from Gotham. She looked horrible. So from poop to sex toys to penis breakage. Anybody interested in getting their significant others a boob job?
After we're done having kids, I think we'll tackle that one.
I think my missus, she wants the procedure too. We've shopped around together. It's just an excuse, glorified excuse for me to look at porn stars and be like,
titties.
Hey, how about these? You know,
These are
these
nice looking tits.
yeah, not a lot of miles on those.
I
want old granny tits. I want her to be like, or one like 18-year-old tit and one like 82-year-old
So
tit.
you have
You know?
you have a variety there.
Yeah, exactly.
So this gentleman here, I mean, he's thoughtful. I mean, I say he's thoughtful, but
I think so too. I mean, you got. I guess maybe you talk to her first, and just the conversation comes up. It always comes up in every relationship. Do you like my tits? Like, yeah, you got great tits. You know, what if I got a boob job? I don't know. That'd be tight. Whatever you want to do. Yeah,
that's one of those loaded questions in relationships. You know,
for sure.
I mean, provided she doesn't just have like one titty's up high and then sporting the 80-year-old titty down
like
below.
Tracy
You know,
McGrady nipples.
No,
and
hey, wait.
like,
Sam
they're
would
pointing
like that.
outwards.
pointing outwards and shit. You know.
No, I was I'm one of those guys. Like I didn't care, but my wife wanted one because she wanted one.
She only got one.
Yeah, just one. So we could.
Just
she got both, but I didn't care. I was like, she's like, oh, I'm like, I like you how you are. It's fine with me. She's like, how about if I got them? I'm like, I'd like you how you are. Fine with me. And it wasn't like the loaded question. I'm fine. Like literally, I like boobies. Just my thing. I don't care about the size. I just want more access. If you give me more access, I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. Just like to see them a little more often. So when they are done, are you gonna let me see them more often, or are you gonna just keep hiding them again?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
if
what
they're-
That's what I'm gonna ask.
Well, and that's
Yeah.
a shitty thing. Like, they're off for the world to see. You know what I mean? The tops have gotten shorter, spaghetti straps, no bra now, but Jonathan still can't see him.
Yeah.
that.
You know what's funny, dude? Is this dude in my class? His mom would go out to the bars and get super drunk, and then cause she had fake tits, and she'd end up showing the whole bar her fucking boobies.
It happens, you know, and that's one of the things that's like, fuck, my wife's going to get new tits, and I know she's going to show them to at least 5 people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At least 5 people that I know, because I had a friend that got her boobs done, and same thing. And for me, I was like, look, I've seen them pre-surgery. their tits. You know?
What about when they
They're
go
boobs.
when they go to your boy and they're like one of your homeboys and you're just like, check out my new boobs. They're like, oh yeah, they're great. Like, you want to touch them? They feel really cool. Like, you better
And
not,
I'm single.
you better not touch my fucking wife's boobies, dude.
Look at you've already fucked my fleshlight.
You fucked my
You're
flashlight.
shit in my car.
You put my fucking dildo cam up your butthole.
You conspired with 2 friends to rape me while you go have sex with another guy.
You're a horrible friend. I don't know why I hang out with you. What are you doing Friday? But
Cook us some pizza and watch a movie.
so he got her a boob job, surprise birthday boob job, you know, and so his name is Wang Chen and her name is Wen Ting.
So they're from Italy then.
Apparently, no
They're
Wen
Italian.
Ting bells.
That was
Those bells
bad.
don't go cheng ting cheng chang.
But
That was racist.
so he
well, what
revealed
can I
his
say?
intentions, and apparently she got pissed. She was not having this. Says here that she punched him in the head, kicked him in the groin, and then dumped him on the spot. Looks like they had
This guy, hang on. So Chang's buddy's name is Pal.
He's a good pal.
Pal. Oh,
Pally Woo.
hang on. Is that maybe his name was Li Wu and his
Li Wu Pal.
Pal Li Wu?
Because Pal's always the last, right? They front load
Yao
their
Ming.
last names.
All I know is something Wong.
Holy Fook. All right, let's keep going with this then.
But
So is Pal Li Wow or
All right.
is Pal Li Wow?
oh, that's my pally.
It's my Pally Li Wow.
But she started shouting that
That's
she
a
had
nice Pally. Wow.
not as good of a pal as you'd think, because he just stood there taking pictures and holding the fucking camera.
Yeah, no shit.
His buddy got beat by
Kicked
his
in the
girlfriend.
nuts. He's like, ha ha ha.
She started shouting that she had never been so insulted in her life, and that if he didn't like her breasts, then he could fuck off. And he apologized and said that he thought they were lovely, but he thought that she would like bigger ones. And at that point, she started hitting and kicking him, and then landed one right in his gentleman's area. Now, Sam, that one tickled your fancy when you read gentleman's area.
I like that, how they do that.
I mean, my dick's got no manners, dude. It's an outright cock.
Yeah.
Your
My dick's
di-
not a
your-
friendly person. It's not gonna like open the door for you or anything like that.
Your
He's-
dick didn't go to finishing school or anything?
No, I guess not.
Although
No debutante ball for
he
it?
tried for a little bit. I can balance a book on his head.
But usually he just lets me down in the end.
I mean, do you think? Fuck, is that? I don't know. I don't know if Candace wasn't interested in it. I don't know that she'd flip out that much. You know what I mean? It's a tough subject to approach, but like you said, some conversations got to be.
I think here's how you do it. If you're having a beer next to your wife, you go, Would you be down for a tit job? Just like that.
To which she replies, "Are you getting your cock enlarged?"
You go,
You gotta bring that up.
if I could.
Well, they can.
I'd like to see it.
They can.
Science hasn't gotten that far yet.
Can I get a black guy's dick attached to me?
That was a joke. Nick Swarsden always said, and I don't know why it tickled with me, but he's like, "I'm gonna get a tattoo on my dick that says my other dick is black." Well, this dude, I mean, best of luck to him. He says he hopes he would come up with something to win her back. Hopefully, he doesn't go for the vaginoplasty and try and like tighten up
a
your
little bit.
vagina.
Yeah. Maybe you want to be a little bit tighter.
I don't know what.
I
am
thought you'd
doing
like
wrong?
having a tighter cunt. I don't know. A tighter twat.
Wow, you dropped the C word right there.
I don't fuck around when it comes to cunts.
Fucking British today.
I'm trying to remember how old I was, but my dad said something like that. Like, my mom just had like her 4th or 5th kid or whatever, and my dad's like, "Hey, why don't you throw an extra couple stitches in there?"
That's a classic
God bless
one, man.
your dad.
When can we have him on the show?
I know I should Skype him in from Oklahoma
Bring him
one
along,
time.
yeah.
Fucking
Dude.
A. I'd be down.
Oh yeah, he'd probably tell some really awesome stories.
Just have it like father-son time. Kevin and I can just listen and do little quips our way, but that'd be funny.
I'm just gonna sit there in awe of the man the whole time, write down everything he says.
So you really took conditioner in your hand and threw it in your son's face, and this is what cum looks like.
Yep.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did do that. Yeah.
So let's move on to some dumb criminals, and I don't even know that this guy. I don't think he got arrested, but police are investigating a plan to smuggle a thieving dwarf out of the UK in plane luggage.
This is the shit that I mean. You talk about this as like a kid, right? I mean, you'd laugh
Wait,
at like smuggling.
Is this Bad Santa too?
It sounds like it.
The UK remake of Bad Santa.
Put a fucking dwarf in a large.
Well, it looks like this
suitcase.
dude was conflicted, so he took to Facebook over in it looks like Romanian, and he had to ask them. The man is only known as the midget, so the midget is what they're trying to smuggle out of the country. So the gentleman that was approached to smuggle him out posted. He had some questions, and he says, "Good evening. I've got a midget friend, 38 inches tall." So they've already measured him at this point. He's done a lot of stupid stuff here. He broke into a gas station in Elephant Castle, also into some houses in Seven King, and he's done some cards. Now, I don't know what the hell the cards thing is, but so we got some
Gambling. Those foggy London people speaking weird tongue.
So we know he's down to B&E, because you see little dwarf legs kicking open a door. He's always kicking in doggy doors.
Is it breaking and entering if the house has installed the door for you?
Hey, just crawls through the doggy door.
I didn't break in. They put a door for me.
I thought it was welcome.
He continues on. I don't want to get into details. He's being looked for here and wants to go back to Romania. He knows I'm leaving on the 11th of March, so he suggested I put him in my luggage. He'll add some money to my ticket and extra for the luggage, which is normal, I think.
Yeah, you'd hope so.
Is there any risk of me getting caught? And if so, what can happen to me? The midget is an adult. He's 30.
I call foul.
I hope
There's
he
no
has-
Romanians that are this careful. They just do some shady shit.
I just hope the midget has like that voice like Mini-Me has.
It's-
Put me on the back. Put me in the luggage. And
he didn't even really have a vocabulary. It was just like,
what's that guy's name? He's got a porno out.
Vern
Troyer.
Vern Troyer.
he is freakishly just weird. My cousin Teresa, you can't take her anywhere in public, dude. If she stumbles across a midget, a dwarf, and I got nothing against him, but she will stop dead in her tracks and just start laughing.
Really?
Laughing
I got a good buddy in
pointing,
Andy that does that.
and just loud, no shame. Just like, look at the midget.
It's a dwarf.
Your friend's an asshole.
That's my cousin.
Your cousin's an asshole.
Runs in the family.
Outstanding.
I mean, I went to a luchador event, and there happened to be I mean, really small midget, dwarf, little person. I don't know. It's like being called black. I don't know what they want to be called these days either. Are you a dwarf? Are you a midget?
Guy.
What happened to Leprechaun?
Imp.
What's so bad about Leprechaun?
Imp.
They're always associated with a pot of gold.
Hey, Imp, get over here.
But
Clean the poop out of my bucket.
a little. I honestly want to say he was Vern Troyer size, but he came out all white suit. He was a manager for one of the wrestlers, and like instantly, I thought of my cousin, took a picture and sent it to her. And I mean, I could just picture. I got an LOL, like a bwahaha, and like a happy face. I know she was dying and snorting over
dude.
there. That's all it takes.
I would be more surprised if you went to a luchador event and there wasn't a midget.
Right?
I feel like those two go hand in hand. They right? They coincide.
Kinda. I mean, they've got
There's
a huge,
always a midget luchador.
There's one in WWE right now, goes by the name of El Torito. And he's dressed up like a bull.
Well, you gotta think of it. You gotta think of it because like the luchador events are like Mexican circuses. Like in America, we have circuses and
They don't
that's
take
what
it
all
as
the-
like actual wrestling.
No,
No,
they
no,
take it really seriously.
No, they
down
take it
there.
really serious, but that's the event that they would probably gravitate.
I mean,
towards since there's-
you'd see how serious they took it if you were to go.
I'm not gonna go.
I know, fucking bastard. But no, El Torito, his the team that he manages is the Matadors. So
Nice.
when they get into the ring, they do a little. He'll charge after him with his little bull horns, and they fucking ole.
The little midget. They olay the midget.
They actually did a midget ladder match.
Nice.
I think like last year,
On like a
dude.
step stool.
I'm pretty-
And they put the belt just out of grabs. They're like jumping off the
He's
step
2
stool.
feet in the air. Look at him go. He's off the bottom rope.
Elbow drop from the bottom rope.
So, I mean, it's cool of his buddy. He obviously offered money. Hey, your luggage is going to weigh a little bit more, dude. I think it's only fair that I pay the difference since it's
Well, not
me.
really.
Well,
he's,
yeah.
he's a midget. They can't weigh that much, right?
But
What do they weigh?
as a criminal, you're going to do something. You're a criminal, and then you're trying to get out. Whoever trusts a friend that looks like that? That guy looks like a dumbass. I'm not having anyone with that dumbass expression
That's
on their
why
face.
he asked him.
Smuggle me out of the country.
Why don't they just drive him out?
Do you think that they got all borders closed? Like
I know, like we're looking for a midget. Just drive the midget out.
I mean, maybe he's the only midget out there.
Why don't they just put him in a car seat and just pretend like
Shit.
Exactly. Shave his beard and put him in a fucking.
He looks like what was the baby's name in Roger Rabbit?
Yeah, he's smoking a stogie.
Hey, Toots. Oh, look at your baby. Yeah, I'm a baby. Wow, that one petered off right there.
What are you gonna do?
All right.
Midgets.
Yeah, I was going to do more
They're
midget
funny.
jokes, but I didn't think they were appropriate.
Let's head back.
Midget jokes are always appropriate.
Oh, okay.
Let's head back to the States here. And, what do you guys do? You guys, we get them a lot out here. California being a big one. They happen everywhere, but car chases. We're good for 2 car chases a month in California, mostly up in the LA area.
Sometimes even do tank chases.
That was an amazing day.
I thought you were going to go really racist for it.
Oh no!
Sometimes they do chank chases. I was like, what's that?
Chase on Asians.
But yeah, we're good for a lot of them, and you always see them throwing shit out the window. A gun, something.
I love watching cops for that. When you see the people throwing shit out of the side of the show cops, not watching actual police officers.
No, I got you.
Okay, you look at
Just
me like
look
I'm
at my
fucking
face.
dipshit.
Like, I stopped dead in my tracks.
Yeah. But yeah, you always see him throwing the fucking, and then they come up. Yeah, he threw this fucking meth pipe out his window. I got it for you right here.
And somehow the cops have the wherewithal to head back, the trailing police, and they pick up the evidence along the way.
Well, they always say, like, he just threw something out on 3rd and Jefferson.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how do you not know, like, there's a helicopter above you most of the time?
Well, the helicopter's following the car,
Yeah, but anytime they're looking for a lost kid or something, you hear the helicopter. It's always in the... You roll down the window, oh, maybe I shouldn't throw something. There's a helicopter out there. They're recording me.
Because I guess they're counting on the fact that, like, if... Regardless of what I threw out, the helicopter can't fucking say he threw a gun or he threw a crack pipe. Like, he threw something, So if the cops can't find it, it's null and fucking void. Now, in a case like this, dude's throwing out, like, hay bales of fucking marijuana. 17 bales this gentleman tossed out of the car, weighing a total of 374 pounds. That was what was recovered. Apparently, he had 21 bales in total. And the good people that were on the highway while the chase was going on, as this guy was tossing bales, decided to stop their car, grab the bales, and bail themselves.
Why would you not?
You have to.
Dude, if I was there and somebody was throwing their pot out the side of the car, a bale of like you see in the movies, like a saran wrap bushel of pot, I would 110% stop and pick it up. I mean, smoke pot, but why wouldn't you not?
Someone can sell. One of our friends, we've all have that one friend that's like, oh, I'll give this to Jim.
Dude, Jim will fucking flip this shit.
Jim knows what to do with it.
Yeah, he'll fucking sell this shit, no problem.
I love
Putting
those
ads on Craigslist, like, I got some pot for sale if you want to buy it.
Back in the day when you used to partake and party and knew what everything cost at the time. I always loved like the gross overestimate of like shitty weed. Cop sees 300 kilos of marijuana and its street value is, $5.9 million. It's like, no, dude.
Dude, it's
like,
fucking
who are
Mexican
you
dirt
selling
weed.
to?
Now that was some of that hydro.
Right, some of that,
That White Widow, that's the good shit.
I was,
That AK-47 shit. Afghani Kush.
Diesel. I was a Diesel fan. So some Bubba Kush.
Ooh.
Bubba Kush was one of my favorites.
I never knew what pot was called. That was different, like, strands. It was always nuggets or not. Nuggets and swag.
We didn't.
You got good weed, it was nugs.
When I
Which is usually,
started,
like,
we didn't know what the fucking nugget was. They didn't come in nugget size. They were all smashed up, reeking of gasoline because they just came in from over the fucking border.
Yeah, from the fucking engine bay of a fucking speedboat.
You were lucky to have any weed left after popping out all the seeds and stems. It was like, oh, I think we got a
I
joint's
got a
worth.
bowl full, yeah.
I spent $60 on this. I got one joint. Like, that's a good day.
Are we talking about marijuana?
I
I would smoke marijuana all the time and put it in my smoking apparatus and get high.
Neat.
Yeah.
Cool story, Hansel.
And with that cool story, I guess we'll end the fucking show.
Hansel, he's so hot right now.
As always, if you guys have any erroneous opinions of your own and you want to be heard, feel free to hit us up at erroneousopinions@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter at Erroneous Words. Look us up on Facebook at Erroneous Opinions Podcast. And if you want to download the show, please subscribe, rate it. We're available on Stitcher as well as iTunes at Erroneous Opinions. And that's it. So for this week, I'm Kevin Owens.
Sam Doreen.
And Jonathan the Derailer Winter.
All right, you guys have a week.
I've got a little willy, I put it in my bum. Me and my bum have all kinds of fun. Me and my willy are really old friends. What about that with my willy hole in? Silly old willy, look what you've done. You've got water on my friendly old bum. My willy's silly and a little bit dumb. And my bum eats plums cause the plum tastes yum. Willy bum 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 bum. Enough about my willy, more about my bum. I can fit my friendly old thumb right in my bum when I do a little fart. It popped out when my bum hole starts. I found a wasp, put it in my bum. Stung my rectum, now my bum hole's numb. Silly old wasp, look what you've done. Gotta put oils on my friendly old bum. A willy bum bum, willy willy bum bum. Willy bum 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 bum. Enough about my bum, more about my willy. My willy gets small when my bum hole's chilly. My friendly old bum is covered in frost. My bum got stung by a gross old wasp. Smelly old wasp, this isn't fun. I should have fixed my cold old bum. Go outside and put my bum in the sun, and my bum got burned and then begun singing willy bum bum, willy willy bum bum, willy bum bum, willy willy bum bum, willy bum 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 bum. Wasp, silly old willy in a burnt old bum. Out in the sun with my pants undone. Where are my plums? Did they get lost? It's all your fault, you smelly old wasp. Let's get drunk, I said to my bum. It would taste nice on my friendly old tongue. My greedy old bum said, oh boy son, put a funnel in my bum and a bottle of rum. Willy bum bum, willy willy bum bum. Willy bum bum, willy willy bum bum. Willy bum bum, willy willy bum bum. Willy bum 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 bum. You smelly old wasp. You silly old Willy.